Right. And number 9. It just seems like it does the Yakuza parts, Yakuza really well. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it really does. Yeah, it really, really does. Like, it's kind of like the argument for LAD being, you know, it might be a turn-based RPG, but it's still a Yakuza game at heart. It's exactly the same with Dead Souls. Like, it might be a third-person zombie shooter, but it's still a Yakuza game at heart. Like, all that stuff you love about Yakuza is still in there. You just have to contend with 5 FPS zombie shooting. Look. I like Dead Souls. I like Dead Souls a lot. I think the speedrun for Dead Souls actually gave me a lot of love for Dead Souls, unironically enough. I definitely came out of the speedrun for Dead Souls more favorable for Dead Souls than I did going into it. Fortunately, things can also go the other way, can't they, Fist of the North Star? One of those hits didn't count. That guy hasn't attacked fucking once. I was watching that guy the entire time. He hadn't attacked fucking once. These enemies. Fuck. Well, also with you being on a slim PS4, if you get it on PC, you get to play them at 60 FPS. On SSD, I am, yes. Yep, after a certain someone put an SSD in their PS3 for Dead Souls, I'm saying certain someone because I don't actually remember who it was, that kind of changed the landscape, sadly. I'm kind of glad that, you know, we didn't do this for this long with SSDs. It was always going to happen at some point, but I'm kind of glad that, like, between me, Big Nono, and Tap, like, even when I had the chance to put an SSD in my PS3, I decided not to. Like, picked up a hard drive for 20 quid. It was nice and cheap, and it was pretty decent. But yeah, when one person does it, if you want to keep up, unfortunately everybody else has to. Fortunately, that's speedrunning, and it fucking sucks. I wish we were all still on hard drive, but unfortunately not. We're on number... This is either number 8 or 9, Rosa. I don't remember. That was a fight spawn. Goddamn. So, differences for OG2? I don't think it's that much faster, honestly. I think OG 1 and 2 don't actually... Hey, a fight spawn! I don't think OG 1 and 2 have that many differences. Hey, look, it's the guy who's the fight spawn on Makamichi. Like, Dead Souls has huge differences, and I thought that these games would have a lot of differences being, you know, digital as well. But I genuinely haven't noticed that many differences. Oh my god! Speedrun! I can't remember which, if that was 8 or 9. That was either 8 or 9. I don't know which attempt that was. It was 9? Okay, thanks, chat. So I believe those members of chat, because they haven't bet on 9, so I believe them. Thank you, chat. Alright. Nice. Get to play the video game. Oh, wait. Fuck, I'm doing. The way I wanted to go, I got turned around during all that, but I can line them up back here. It's fine. Go red, please. Terrible. Bad fight. Bad fight. Ah, Padkey, you got 43k? Bloody hell. Good job. You can't see me currently next time. Next time, if you could predict it to be number 1, I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, time for fuck yeah music. Let's go. Oops. It's so long since I got out of the program, I've forgotten how to do gut punches. Just tried to aim for him, but it fucking missed. Hit them as well. Damn. Alright, let's see if we can do the Daigo fight well. Alright, we need to buffer our gut punches at the right time to stop Daigo doing Feel the Heat. Also, Daigo's theme in OG2 fucks. It's really good. Lost it at the end. That sucks. Ah, I lost it at the end. That really sucks. It's a shame. It was going alright until the very end. Okay. Saved a little bit of time, but yeah, that's a shame. Soul Effect 2, yeah. Honestly, I really like the presentation of the OG games. They're really cool. They're very, very different for obvious reasons, but they're super detailed still. I still really like this rendition of Sotenbori. It's just so much detail all over the place. Signs, shops, even the people. There's so many, there's like actually so many NPCs. Like so many NPCs. Sciape, thank you very much for the 10 months, I appreciate it. Alright, now we fight this guy that for some reason this game has 4 HP bars. In K2, he goes down in 1 hit. In this game, he goes down like 20. How does this man get to have 4 HP bars? That's not fair. 5 Yakuza's maybe top 3. Honestly, I would agree. This was... Because when I started the series with OG Yakuza 1, and I thought it was okay. Like, I didn't dislike it, and like, I could see why people liked it, but like, for me, it didn't grab me. But this game grabbed me, and I don't know why this game over OG1 grabbed me, but this game absolutely got its hooks into me. So, I don't know. I don't know, I really, really like this game. This is definitely the game that made me fall in love with the series. And then I still remember when we got our first footage of Yakuza 3, which is like our first 3D Yakuza game. It was absolutely fantastic. And this way this time, so I don't speak to that guy. Ah! Why did you put me here? Okay. Blows. I still think it's a solid like 7 out of 10. I still really enjoy it, but it's definitely... This game made a lot of improvements to OG1's formula. It's gonna sound stupid, but that second tutorial, set tutorials where you can just punch behind you, like, adds so much. Like, just being able to freely attack in directions adds so much. I think also the difference in loading times. You don't see that much, like, for those of you who've only seen, like, the HD versions of these games, you don't see the difference in the loading times between OG1 and OG2 on the PS2. OG1 on the PS2 loaded exceptionally slowly. Like, it would load into the logo of the fight, and then have to load into the fight. Like, filter in K2. Yeah, there is a bit of a filter, isn't there? It is a bit terrible. Bye, Knuckles, for now. Hello to this guy. Do like it when we get the double there. Build up more heat. Good stuff. Very nice. Hey! What is this? Stop that. You attacked me. Get off this, jackass. What the heck? You're next. Come here. Ay. Down the stairs. Not the good one. Not the good one. Man's dead, though. Man is dead, though. That's been worse since I've seen this tail, and I kind of forgot that existed until I just did it. And now I'm going this side to avoid Kurokawa. He'll climb back up. God damn. I'm really hoping this cough goes away in the next few days. Probably losing time because I've thrown the guy down the stairs instead of off the balcony, unfortunately. Maybe not. Actually not. Okay. Alright, let's not die to Ryuji this time. I almost said Daigo. Let's also not die to Daigo in this run. I know your shit and your shenanigans, Daigo. How many times you fucked me up in chapter bloody 9, you bastard. Ugh. I really hope I can get as good Shangri-La as I did the other day. Shangri-La was fantastic. If I managed to die to Daigo in this chapter, then that's impressive. I don't even know how Daigo can kill your run in this chapter. I also like how this starts off the exact same route as K2 and then just divulges quickly. Box, save point. Brass knuckles. Right. Right, here we go. Let's go. For a decent set piece here, because the other day I didn't actually have that good of a set piece here, to be fair. This fight didn't go too great because I didn't get that many, like, multiple hits, so... OG2, why does your OS2 go so hard? He'll get up and attack me in a second. Oop. That's me doing that on my minimap. Whoops. Whoops. I was gonna hit him, that sucks. You're alive! Wait a minute. You're alive! What's that? I'm gonna run down here and hope that they spawn a bit faster. Yeah, come on. I got a trophy? Alright, sure. I disagree, but sure. Nice, yep, that's the guy I'm after, not the rest of y'all. Okay, that wasn't the move I was expecting. Okay, oops. Okay, he's gone anyway. Whoops. Wait, the minimap lets you see which areas you could do heat attacks? Is that the blue stuff? Because I honestly not actually, yeah, noticed it myself. Try for being power bombed. Nice. Nice. Not that. Stereo. Thank you. You picked that back up. Put that down. That wasn't good. I had a feeling that was going to happen. I always do badly with the knife throws on this level. Really? Okay. Thanks, game. Just to build my heat back up. Probably shouldn't, because I think it puts these two at like a different, yeah, cycle. But that's enough heat. Should be. It's not you. Damn it. He's in the corner. Remember the last time this man went in this corner. Nice. Wasn't sure if I was going to get that or not. Whew. Absolute ass kicked again! Not again. Holy fuck. I know why I can't do the heat attack against the sofa guys sometimes. How far back does that put me? How far? That's not good. That's not good. That sucks. Do the camera? I could see that. I could definitely see that. Like, it's kind of like with the Dragon Engine, where for certain confirmation prompts, you need to be like looking at the actual object, looking at you, Yakuza 6, and anything. Because I never had a problem with that guy, and the camera's always facing that guy. So I could absolutely see that. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. So it's this guy in front of me that I need to grab. Yep. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, I wonder. Oh, this has been a very bad set piece. This sucks. I can still PB quite nicely, but we'll see. I'm about to hit. Yeah, I need everyone in this corner. Come on. You go away. Oh, this is unfortunate. Oh, I'm about to get hit again. Oh, my path's like... Just kidding. Nancy Drew, thank you for the 10 months, I appreciate it. Alright, let's see how badly I mess up Daigo. I said Daigo, this is Ryuji. A mess up on my part. No, I don't want Ryuji. I would like the bat. Okay, not great, but brought that back, I guess. Terrible death. That death hurt. That death hurt a lot. Again, I can still PB, but yeah, that wasn't good. That was not good at all. Yikes. Ugh. Good Daigo fight. Yes, very good Daigo fight. Goodbye, Daigo. I was an okay Ryuji fight. That's not the quickest you can do a Ryuji, and I definitely messed up in the middle, but it's fine. Fight spawn, very nice. Yes, that's true. That's true. Thank you, Ryuji, for having a good Daigo fight in my place. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try taxiing here. No, I'm not. I should do. No, I really should. I'm fairly certain that taxiing here is still quicker, considering we taxi the other way. That's one. I like how when you get too close to the bottom of that camera, you have the no entry sign above Kiryu there. You can't go this way, I'm afraid. Wait till Yakuza 5, then you can go there. Keep forgetting that message box gets rid of your camera angle. Go here to avoid this guy. Nice. I see you're looking to test you out suspicions. Yeah, fair. I do as well. I do as well. I keep going back and forth on it because it's got to be really close. Like it's got to be really close. What am I doing here? Stamina XX is 10 plus. Just get the fucking beer, my dude. Should already know it's down the bottom. I like being able to get the locker key before the camera changes there. Okay. Risk of fight spawns? Really? Interesting. Oh, you mean, oh yeah, it's a Lost Ages question, yeah. Okay, so basically, yeah, the way that fight spawns work, we should probably explain fight spawns, because fight spawns in this game work a little differently than they do in the newer games. That guy's a fight spawn right there. The thing is, I knew that there was a possibility he'd be there. So, with fight spawns in this game, they're randomized as to whether they turn up or not, but there could be one in the middle of this bridge right here, which there is. So, basically, we know where the fight spawns are, and because we know where the fight spawns are, we know the areas to avoid. So whilst they're not guaranteed to turn up, if they do spawn in, we know the locations they can spawn on. And in fact, there's going to be a fight spawn coming up here in a bit that I really struggle to deal with, so I'm going to go out of my way for an extra couple of seconds just to avoid them. I want to speak to you! Go take your shit in peace! I just want this locker key! Man, can't use the bathroom because someone's using it. Okay, but it's in this bit right here. There's usually a fight spawn that occurs up ahead, and I really struggle to deal with it, so I usually just go this way a little bit. It's that guy right there in the red shirt who was looking around. You can avoid it on the right-hand side by hugging the wall. I've actually failed it a couple of times, so for safety, I just tend to not. It's probably the bad thing to do, but I need to practice it basically. There's one more locker key up here, but there shouldn't be a fight spawn in front of it. Which one am I opening, by the way? 21 and 22. 21 and 22. This way to avoid potential fight spawn. Wait, is there? 21. 2. This gives us a DVD that we're going to go watch in Gandhara. 48, I believe, is a Patriarch bat. We're going to be leaving that in there until the end game. We go down this side of the street. So there's a chance of a fight spawn in the middle of it. And then for this bottom street, there's actually 2 different routes you want to take on this last street. At first, you want to be on this side. When we get to the DVD shop, I'll have to cut across. When we come out, we want to be on that same exact side of the street, by the way. Very important. The DVD. That's the one we got from the coin lockers. I still can't remember what this does, but I know it's important for the run. Except Majima Saga. Yeah, the Majima Saga having fixed fight spawns was kind of nice. It's just a shame they put one of the most annoying, frustrating RNG boss fights at the very end of it. Thanks, Ibuchi. There's that fight spawn. As soon as you're past him, cross over to this side of the street, because there can be a fight spawn on the left-hand side. We still need to wait for the phone call, by the way, but the phone call is distance-based. There is a fight spawn in front of us on the right, but what we can do is run against this lamppost. I don't know who found this. I don't know if it was Tap who found this or Xana, but I'm glad they found this, because like now we don't have to run in front of the thing. And there we go. Good. Boy. Boy. Hey, so yeah, that's if you've seen K2 runs, you'll see that the shopping part there is a little different than in K2's. The big difference is that in K2, you can actually earn enough money to skip the second part of the back and forth that's coming up here. But in OG2, we don't have enough money to be able to skip that. But funnily enough, the first part of this, which you can't skip in K2, you can skip in OG2, as you will see me do right here. If I spawn in the middle, just go this side, and you are fine. So basically, we have to get into the Mahjong parlor to speak to Isaki, and as most people know, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go to Club Sega, go see Asaki and catch something from the UFO catcher, then go do the fight next to the coin lockers. But OG2 has a second way to do this, and it's hilarious. So you're basically seeing me speak to this guy multiple times over and over. This is what I like to call Asshole Kiryu strats. Because once we've done it enough times to this guy, which is 15 times, he's gonna get so pissed off and so mad that he's just gonna fight us instead. Shuko will never see his cat again. Nope. He will in the alternate universe K2. But in OG2, nope. Guard against the strong hit. What's your deal? What's your problem? The hell? The approach is so exactly right, it's true. Sadly, this approach doesn't work in K2. I don't know why they took it out for K2, but unfortunately it doesn't work. It'd have been such a cool Easter egg if it was still in, but sadly not. I don't know what I've just done. Christ, I've completely forgotten which option it was. I think it was bottom then top. Yeah. How did I forget the actual order of that? Jesus Christ. Anyway, so that's the initial money that we give over to Asaki. At this point in K2, we have the 300,000 yen needed to skip this bit. We can't do that in OG2, so unlike K2, we now have to go and do the almond back and forth with Kurokawa. I was wrong time, if only. If only. Excuse me. Option. Ads are playing, by the way, folks. Make sure you get yourself ad block or Twitch Turbo, etc. The nice thing is you're only going to miss me walking around Sotenbori here. You're not going to miss anything. Right spawn in the middle. And over to the ground. Not too bad. God. I have no end of respect to those people who actually speedrun Ring Fit Adventure. Good for you for being healthy. God, I wish I was you. God, I wish I were you. So fucking much. I don't think there's a fight spawn on this bridge. I might be wrong. If I said there isn't. There is after the bridge. Looks like once again we stick on this side near the coin lockers. Because we just go this way. There is a fight spawn right there in the middle of the intersection. Very good. Hey, Asaki. Second option. Alright. See if we can do a good fight here. So this fight is a little different. It's a little interesting. We're going to be trying to make use of the Mahjong parlor tables to make some insta-kills of some enemies here. So we're going to try and take care of Asaki. If we have an opportunity to use the table against one of the enemies, we will. Because by kicking this table, as you can see, it actually insta-kills some enemies. It hits them. Fortunately, it doesn't work like that with the chairs. Would you mind? Shame these two at the top, their positioning wasn't great. If they were a bit better, they would have gone behind that table, but they went the other way around. That's a shame. It's a big shame. Well, still, those tables can be used for a one-hit KO, which is nice. And now we go back to the bar, which we go this way. Unlike K2, where you gotta go the other way. In K2, you have to do bloody cabaret. Not this game. It's really nice, because OG2 and K2 speedruns have a lot of differences to them. They're really, really cool. It's the same with K1 and OG1. They both stand, like, on their own merits. It's really, really nice. They're both also very good runs and good fun. Good gold. Good gold. We are going up against the golds from that run the other day, by the way, so any of these golds are legit. It's Tojo HQ, isn't it? Yes, yes. The young Kashiwagi, look at him. Yeah, I need to learn the new K2 weapon route, but thankfully Big No-No's done a really good tutorial video on that. So I'm looking forward to going back into K2. It's been long enough that my muscle memory should now not hurt me at all. I'll still have like a little bit of muscle memory here and there, but hopefully now it should be long enough that my muscle memory hasn't completely demolished me. It's always the problem about learning new routes is your old muscle memory is the thing that messes you up. It's the same with any run, is you can get a little, and I find this often, I get too comfy with certain routes, and it just takes me so long to actually learn new stuff. Editing that video, oh, okay, fair enough. Actually, I'm gonna make a really selfish suggestion right now. Do you think you would be interested in doing one for K1 before your GDQ run? Because the way that I was thinking about it was, K1's a really good run, but we have, like, barely any resources for K1, weirdly enough. Like, K1 doesn't, I guess, necessarily need that many resources, but it's interesting in that, like, K1 is, like, a really in-depth run, but we really don't have that many resources for it. I think that's a problem we have with a couple of the Yakuza games, to be honest. Like, a lot of them we just don't have that many in-depth resources for. There's K2 we do, LAD we do, 6 we do, 5 we don't anymore. We used to for 5, but Tap's notes are now very out of date. I think Ryu actually did their notes, so maybe 5 is actually up to date still. 3 and 4 aren't. 3 and 4 definitely aren't. The corner? I forgot what I was doing here for a second there. I was like, wait. Scander water and what else? Is Majima. Right, Majima. Actual important plot item, that's right. How did I forget that? Plan 2, yo, nice. It was gonna be long. I mean, that's fair. Hirata, yes. 30 minutes of the video just going on about, okay, this is what you want Hirata to do, and here's every single thing that Hirata can do wrong. Fuck. Fuck Hirata. Fuck Hirata. Oh god, this cough sucks. Alright, so, this is our first instance of gun enemies. Gun enemies are the absolute fucking worst. Do not let gun enemies run away. You're probably gonna get to see why in a couple of chapters' time. Gun enemies fucking suck. Max Crush, lol. Oh, it's so good. Max Crush strats are so nice. This is good. He's not going anywhere. This is... Oh, God. It was pretty good. Let's just put it that way. Thanks. Can't max crush with a shotgun. That's why you put the shotgun away for a second. Then you max crush, then you shotgun again. Hell yeah. It's a bit of a mix and match. It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of heresy. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. No fight spawns. Very nice. Fight spawns mean I get to go this way. Just being able to just cut through areas. Okay. Purgatory? Purgatory. Purgatory. That's question you're on a Kiwami. Very doable. Very, very doable. That actually used to be the old route. That used to be the very old route when Max Crush was first discovered. It was very short-lived, but it was essentially, oh hey, Max Crush does all this damage. So we just mixed that with heat attacks. And then, I think it was Lily was like, why don't we just use the Goemon? So then we implemented the Goemon. And then someone, I can't remember if it was Big Nono or Kuro, was like, why don't we just play a dagger at the the Tojo HQ? Oh, yeah. 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 And And then I think Kuro did the level change up to make things go a bit smoother in the early game. I can't remember. My memory on the history of K1 is a bit hazy, unfortunately. Leave me alone! Fuck! I remembered him, and I still fucked up. Every time. I hate that man. Keeps getting in my way. Three daggers for you, Russ. Must have been me or Lily. It definitely wasn't me, so it must have been Lily. Definitely wasn't me. Yeah. I'm trying to remember if I even contributed anything to K1 in the end. Like, apart from like the early terrible route, which thank God we don't do that anymore. I don't think anything of mine has like left a lasting impression in K1 at all. Which, that's good. That's very good. My first K1 route without Max Crush was just... ugh. Never again. Literally never again. God, I'm so glad those days don't exist anymore. Get to the fucking, the actual gambling hall, get lucky. Yeah, that's great strats, that is. Sorry, my dude. I was like, wait a minute, what have I forgotten to do? Gotta take my brass knuckles off. Right, Don Quixote. Hey, I did one good thing. But yeah, because I was like, I looked in the episode like shopping list and saw like the bronze plate and was like, why don't we just buy the plate here? What? What's happening? There we go. The fuck? What is happening in this fight? What the fuck just happened? Why did none of that work? What? What the fuck just happened? Come on. Hey, Gary. Looking for Gary. What's happening? Because we're supposed to alternate gut punches into uppercuts for Describer. So I have no idea why only one of those worked. Maybe my timing was off. My timing must have been off. That's the only way that would have been bad, is my timing. Weird. That's really weird. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. That's fine. Now I just have to make sure I don't mess up Majima. Thanks, Pancake Bear Trap. Yeah, I've had it for like 15 days at this point. It fucking sucks. I hate it. It's left me with really bad breathing problems. And surprisingly, no, it's not COVID, because I got myself tested. I had COVID earlier in the year, and I swear it had less breathing problems to me than this flu. It's a nice, easy fight, as long as you don't mess up your heat attacks. Which, you know, I've done a couple times. Good. 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 Mess it up. So actually, yeah, so the heat moves, as you can see in this game, they're really weird in like the amount of actual heat they take away from you. Because like, if it was the older games, like, it would absolutely take like an entire chunk of that heat bar away from you. But some of them in this game just don't. Some of them actually just don't. Some of them just take away like a short amount, like the brass knuckles heat attack. Although Essence of Finishing takes away a lot, but it does a lot of damage in return, which is nice. But as long as you're in full heat for Majima, which you should be after the Gary Buster Holmes fight, you just heat attack. Which is nice. Yeah, if you mash circle, you lose a lot of heat, and you don't actually do as much damage. Like, sure, it might be, quotation marks, a little slower to continually do that, but it's guaranteed. It's guaranteed, and it's not actually that much slower, because you'd lose the heat to do heat moves. So, yeah. Ah, camera angle. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. Goddamn. Goddamn nose is itching a lot as well. Shindo skip. I can actually be ahead if I get Shindo skip, even with how far behind I am right now. So. Yeah, I don't even want to consider what an EX hard run of this game would be. No, thank you. The Hokai Crater, the best thing about this game. Oh, that's a lie. But thank God for no Hokai Crater. Granny X hard, good luck. Very much good luck. I can imagine that is going to be very hard. Very, very hard. Spawn there. If there is a fight spawn on Tenkaichi because of that, so I'm kind of going in the middle. This way I can just go straight in Serena. I was hoping to save a bit more time than this, and had a couple of bad fights. The Squeever fight was pretty terrible. The Squeever fight basically cost me any chance of saving time there, which sucks. That's a shame. It's a plus 0.0. Nice. I have no idea what just happened at the Squeever fight. That was so weird. It was genuinely so weird. Fit square. Square. Don't run the way. Hello, Yuya. Okay, Yuya. Oh, well, we didn't get the brass knuckles fighting guy. Second option for OG2. For K2, you have to do every option in Fit Square, but in OG2, you only have to do the second option. Please. Hi. Hi. Right. So in this fight, we want to pocket one of the baseball bats. I say one of them. There's only the one, but... Tigers? Yeah, tigers, absolutely. Oh, the person I want to punch? You're the person I want to punch. It's knuckle too early. Okay. Fast knuckles. Alright, up you get. Go on. Thanks for guarding, Kaoru. But guarding means he isn't pushing this guy away. I appreciate that. That should be the first taxi. Yeah, for Nakamichi. See any fight spawns, which is nice. I forgot there was a locker key in front of the taxi man. God damn it. Let's hope I can get the good heat attack this time. Because this fight definitely cost me time earlier last week. X3 was hard enough for your easiest difficulty. Well, here's the thing with Yakuza 3, right? The harder difficulty you play the game on, surprisingly, the easier it is. Because with Yakuza 3, a lot of the enemies, like, guard a bunch on the easier difficulties. Like, they guard a bunch on, like, the hard difficulties as well, but they guard, like, way more in Yakuza 3. So when you're on the harder difficulty, they attack you more, which isn't good for, obviously, like, damage and stuff. But because they attack you more, you can attack them more. It's really weird how that works. go down. Grab this guy before more turn up, hopefully. And more turned up. Please Karu's with us. That'll make things a little faster. Wait, you're alive? How are you alive? 1 HP? What the heck? Wow, that 1 HP just messed me up really badly. Yeah, the start of Yakuza 4 scares me on harder difficulties due to the fact that obviously you have the prison set piece and then you also have the Kiryu fight afterwards. Like, that is genuinely a choice for them to make for that in a row. Second. It was genuinely a choice they made to go, hey, have a long set piece with a brand new character and then do this really hard boss fight with no healing, no chance to get healing. Like, thanks, I guess? Okay, so level up time. So we want as much from the top bar as we can get. We're on 28. Should be on 27. So I'm on 28 because of the extra enemies in that last fight. Doesn't make a difference because you want to be at least 27. It's fine. Okay. Here he is, the man in black. There he is. Get in a corner, please. Thank you. Not the corner I wanted, but it'll do. Okay. This way. At which point he's going to stand up and run off. I let go of the control stick, but I must have done. Thankfully, gun corridor in this game doesn't exist. I mean, it kind of does, but it's not too bad. Shotgun guy there actually isn't a problem, which is nice. Shotguns in this game don't actually do that much damage, weirdly. For this fight, we actually want him down this way to stop a really long QTE or cutscene even at the end of the fight. Yeah, I was expecting him to go the other way, but this works. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that stops a really long kind of like finishing move at the end of that fight. In the next staircase, we need to get another Patriarch bat, so we're waiting for one enemy that has a baseball bat. It's usually this guy. Oh, I wanted the baseball bat, that's what I was worried about, doing circle too early. A circle, that's the QTE coming up. Circle to avoid the man in black. Now we really want to take him back into the room we just came from, because he has a bunch of QTEs with the boxes in that room. So by having him in this room, we can stop him from doing those QTEs. Good. Should save me a good chunk of time. Good stuff. Shame the 16-bit brothers were again a pain in the backside. Otherwise, good chapter over that. Yeah, nice. Ugh. Hey, so take Kazuki over to Dokumoto's. You can take a lot more of a direct route in this game than you can in K2, which is good. We do have to avoid the police. Thankfully, again, they're all in the same spawn locations. Still need to see what to do for the policeman up ahead. I usually just absorb this time loss coming up here because this policeman usually messes me about. Yeah. Usually this policeman messes me about because I can't ever get the angle right for that one, but well, I was that close. Just aimed a bit better, it would have been okay. Okay. Phantom to Date, which again, like K2, is the bottom option, thankfully. And over we go. So it's just going to be like K2, where we're running back and forth a little bit. Here to lessen our chances of a fight spawn. There's one guy there. Messing up my movement here. No, Date. Speedrun. Gotta go. That's the wall. Alright, and now we're back to Dokumoto's. Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? Yeah, it really, really does. So I was worried about. Ooh, that was lucky. Ooh, that was very lucky. That probably should have gotten me into a fight. Ugh. I really messed up the angle of trying to escape from that fight spawn. Exceptionally lucky. Alright, let's hope this goes better than the other day, because this fight did not go well the other day. This fight kind of sucks. We need to get both the enemies into this one corner in an attempt for them both to not demolish me, but it's fucking hard to do. It's fine as long as they stay there. God. Oh my god, please fucking stop. Holy shit. Just get on the floor. Get on the floor, I don't care anymore. I don't know what the other guy is doing, but I'm gonna leave him to his own devices whilst I focus on this guy. Yeah, fine. I don't care. Probably couldn't hit them together, but... I hate this fight. This fight just really sucks. If it goes wrong like that, it goes really wrong. Ideally, you want them to be in this corner here. Just, I haven't been doing it well lately. I haven't been doing this fight well lately. Ah, it sucks. Alright, and back to Bantam. Yeah, as Padkey says, kind of both. All their stories are relatively self-contained, but all the in-universe stuff is very important. Some games make stronger references to others than a couple of others. Like, Yakuza 4 makes very strong references to Yakuza 1 in a couple of places. Okay, now let's fight. Ugh. Oh, dear, oh dear. So having the upgrades I've got, there's going to be a lot of enemies now that get knocked to the ground because I'm at full heat. So I don't mind using my essence or my heat against them and my essence of finisher against them. Not him though, because he's taking a lot of damage. Just hope another enemy was alive so I didn't have to end with that really slow heat move, but... Damn it. I'm going to lose time this chapter. That was a terrible chapter. Alright, we have time save in Shangri-La. We have a lot of time save in Shangri-La, so we'll see what happens. It's very unfortunate. By the way, folks, ads are starting. Make sure you get yourself Adblock or Twitch Turbo. You're not going to miss much at the start of the next chapter, don't worry. Be a while before we can get to Hayashi. Just make sure we stick to the left here to avoid Granny White. Look at that time loss, that sucks. Terrible chapter. Terrible chapter. Ugh. Okay. Hayashi into Shangri-La. Alright, we can save literally like 2 minutes in this chapter if everything goes well. Okay, Kaoru, please grab the guy with the gun again. I would really appreciate that. Thank you. Kaoru can deal with that guy with a gun, that would be absolutely fantastic. Genuinely fantastic. Yeah, Twitch Turbo is really good. Especially as, you know, more creators are taking on the ad incentive program as a way to actually get paid by Twitch. Thanks, Twitch. I am still of the opinion that every creator deserves 70/30. Literally every single creator. Nope. Nope. Want us to do the ad incentive program, which... I don't know if I'm taking the ads next month or not yet. I wasn't going to originally, and then I got, obviously, the flu for, like, the last, 15 days. So I'm not going to be able to meet my ads for this month, so I'm going to be quite far behind, money-wise. So I might take just the 2-minute deal next month. I'm not taking any more than the 2-minute deal if I take any of them. But I haven't decided yet, because I'm not too happy about next month's deals, if I'm being honest. They're way worse rates than this month, for sure. Also, they want me to do 136 hours, which... It's a lot.
Hey, happy completely normal Friday from completely not normal America.
I hear that. Best and secure. Thank you very much for the 500 bits. I appreciate it. As I said earlier, I'm not obviously in a country that's like celebrates Thanksgiving, but I hope you all are having a good Thanksgiving if you do support Thanksgiving. Please punch man. Thank you. That is the man I wanted to punch as well. That's really good. Hear you. Hear you. Punch man. Thank you. Punch man. That's all I need you to do. Anyway, here comes Hayashi. Fuck this fight hards. Ugh. I have to concentrate on this fight for a while. So I have to buffer my gut punches with Hayashi, especially in the second phase of the fight. Oh. You'll see that Hayashi has like 7 HP bars. Don't worry about it. The worrying part comes in the second half. In the second half, I need to not be in that corner I was just in, because those poles are going to get in the way of me picking up my baseball bat. And here we go. Could you do me a whole solid and stop guarding, Hayashi? Thank you. Appreciate it. Now comes the hard buffering part. This is how you can't crash your game. Not that we know of. Yeah, give him time and I bet he will. So you don't want to be in this corner. Stuck on this, and that's not a good thing. I'm getting good buffered punches, but him being stuck here is very bad for me. You'll see why in a second. Because now, we use this. I need to pick up the baseball bat. Which, that's not a baseball bat. Got it. Nice. Good. Much better. I missed a hit! I missed both my hits! Alright, that was better. Ugh, fuck you, Hayashi. Fuck you, Hayashi. That actual last part of that fight is actually a lot harder than it looks. Like, the timing on your buffered gut punches has to be correct, and like, you saw there that I picked up the pole instead of my baseball bat. That's what I was worried about. Yeah. It's very important to get that combo off against Hayashi, and it's very important to get the strong attack as he's standing up so that you have the heat to just do the feel the heat. Good. Fight spawn is right in the middle there. Also, the baseball bat breaking there is okay. You don't want any more of that baseball bat after that fight, so... Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, this is where things get really hard. This is actually where things get genuinely very hard in this chapter. Fuck Shangri-La. The actual set piece of Shangri-La isn't too bad. The ending of this set piece is fucking terrible. Alright. Here we go. So we'll put on brass knuckles in a second, as well as get some heat. But now we're just gonna move forward until we get to the first sofa guy. So hopefully the stamina XX, if we go fast enough, should be enough to basically get rid of all the sofa guys. Downside is getting stuck on that sofa. So I might have to punch an enemy at some point just to make sure my heat is high enough for the last one. It's gonna be quite tight. Right now. That's gonna punch. Yeah. You can see the sofa guys on the other side. That's pretty bad on my part. Oh, that's fine. It's this last room right coming up right here that's gonna be determinant of everything. Okay. Kaoru, for the love of God, please grab the guy with the gun. Please grab the guy with the gun. Fuck 3 of the enemies in this fight. The 2 gun enemies and the guy with the knife. Fuck all of them. You don't want to let the gun guys run away. And when I said they're like 100 miles an hour? Yeah, you can see why. He's gonna shoot me. One fucking fight. Enough. I can't heat attack them either! It's okay. This is fine. No, this is fine. I can chain them. This is fine. This is good. No, this is fine. This is good. Ah! Happened a couple of times today. Okay, fuck you, Shangri-La. Route. As I said, I can save 2 minutes here. Jesus Christ. Fuck you, Shangri-La. Again, I got lucky. I can do that way better than that, but I got lucky. Again, cool. Now we're only 35 seconds behind. If I do Shindo skip correctly, we'll be about 2 minutes ahead. Here we go. Comes the other important bloody skip of this run. Ah, no, stop that. Hey, Cashwaggy. Yeah, that last room in Shangri-La sucks. It's painful. It's really painful. Tojo HQ. Yeah, Run is very much alive. Now, as I said, they had all the opportunity to come back to life, and I was right. Now we have one of the hardest tricks in the run coming up, or one of the hardest, like, fight executions. In my PB, I lose like a minute to this chapter because Daigo kills me in this next fight. You might be wondering how the hell Daigo kills me. Daigo attacked an enemy and pushed him away far enough for the enemy to actually hit me because it interrupted my combo on him. So, you know, fuck you, Daigo.
Cheers.
Rawden Gaming, thank you very much for the 19 months, I appreciate it. Yeah, I like Shindo skipping K2 a lot more than OG2, not gonna lie. It's a lot easier to pull off. Even if it is hard to get the gun in the rest of the game for some reason. Alright, so the idea here is we want to leave this fight with on crit HP. So, as you can probably guess, the guy with the sword is the guy that's going to get us there, but he can also kill us. So what we're going to do is hopefully have him fight Daigo, and we're going to take care of the rest of these ads so that they don't kill us. Oh, Anonymous, thank you so very much for the 5 gifted subs, I appreciate it. This guy. This would have been such a good lineup. I was trying to take care of all the enemies. Look at this. So I'm going to take care of him a little bit, like a little bit of his HP. That way I don't have to worry too much about, you know, having to keep him in position later. Now, we keep him alive just in case Daigo decides to murder him, because as you can see, Daigo likes to murder. Both him and me. More, please. Okay. Now, we don't want to get hit, so be careful of Daigo. I like letting him, like, try and attack Daigo. That move right there, yep, is the one that can push him away from you and just let him attack. Fuck you, Daigo. You Daigo. I've basically taken to being a bit more cautious at the end of that fight, and if I see Daigo doing that attack, I move the fuck away. Fuck you, Daigo. I've had enough of your bullshit and your shenanigans. You've killed me in that fight too many times at this point. I've had enough. So, now Kiryu's gonna look like he really needs to take a shit. Don't worry about it. Kiryu's gonna be a little constipated until after the Shindo fight. So, it's very important that we basically keep our brass knuckle hits as high as possible for the majority of the run, but we need to use 1 or 2 of them in this next fight coming up. We have to get Shindo to a very specific HP value so that we can skip a very long set of QTs at the end of the fight and literally save over a minute. Pancake Bear Trap, thank you for 100 bits, I appreciate it. Excuse me, I'm dying. I'm actually potentially dying. Don't get the flu, folks. It's fucking terrible. Ugh. Sorry for all the grossness, but I can't help it. Ugh. Okay, so you're probably wondering how bad is this set piece going to be. Actually, surprisingly not. Oh, also Shindo could just kill me. Shindo does have one move that if he does, if I'm not doing the right move at the right time, I'm fucking dead. Thanks, Shindo. But for the rest of this set piece, if you're thinking of the set piece in K2, actually this one is very different. So this is the set piece in K2 where if you kill all these enemies too fast, you soft lock the game. But in OG2, you just run past them. Yep. Yep. Yep, you just run past everyone. There's no barricades in OG2, you just leave. Now you're going to see me use one of the spins on the brass knuckles here, but we're not actually going to use up any of the spins because the animation doesn't finish. Therefore, the game will just let me carry on. Yeah, Nino Don Dino. Thank you for the 5 months, I appreciate it. Alright, now we pray that Shindo doesn't stab me. First phase is usually quite simple and he doesn't, but it's every phase after that. And it's phase 3 that is the problem. Just take Shindo on a walk around the room to begin with. Phase 2. Okay, so you have to be a little careful when going out of the door here because Shindo's going to be below you. So be ready for that. That way if you can get up close, you can get him down to his last 2 HP bars. This is where things get... Oh, no. No, 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 no. Saw that coming. This is where things get tricky. We have to get Shindo to about a tiny little bit above 1 HP bar remaining. We're on 2. So this is where it gets really precise in terms of like having to watch which hits we do on Shindo. This phase he can also kill me if he does a specific move at the start of this phase, which he usually likes to do. So hopefully... The gut punches, as you've seen with the Gary Buster Ponies fight, do have iframes if he does try it. I have to keep a very close eye on his HP. I don't know why I tried to do that. Fuck me, why did I try to do that? I tried to do a little bit more damage, because if I spun him to the ground there, I wouldn't have been able to do Shindo skip. Hit me? Thanks. Okay, I really need to hit Shindo skip now, otherwise we're just going to lose so much time. I can still come out of this chapter with a decent, like, time save if I get Shindo skip. I have to hit it now. That sucks. That sucks. I should have only done 3 attacks and then spun, and then if I had to, spin again after that. It's my fault. Not thinking properly. Well, at least phase 2's been nice. Phase 2 is usually the one where Shindo attempts to kill me, as you saw before. Alright, let's do that better this time. That's bad. It's too much damage. It's too much damage. I know it. I know it. Too much damage. Now we have to sit through this set of QTEs. This is why we want to do that heat attack, so we don't have to sit through any of these. Now, look at where my gold is on this chapter. You can save a good 2 minutes here. Now, unfortunately, I do have to kill Shindo. So, shit that. Sure, why not? It's a little bit of damage. Oh, you ass. He might kill me. I can't hit him in the back because he just staggers away. Oh, come on. Bad fight. Terrible fight. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that really sucks. Brundle, thank you very much for the Prime Gaming, I appreciate it. Oh, that sucks. And I've been messing up with Shindo Skip too many times recently. I gotta practice it. I gotta practice it. With all this time I can save if I can actually get it off. Anyway, mash square. I kind of like that K2's QT happens before he enters the room. That's the move that can kill me in this phase, which thankfully I managed to hit through it, so. I didn't mean a heat attack, but it worked. I'm upset. I'm upset. We're still going to be ahead, but like, God, I can save so much time if I just get Shindo Skip. Like, we're ahead. The run's ahead now, so I can't like complain too much, but like, goddamn. A death into failing Shindo Skip? Like, come on. That sucks. That sucks. That really sucks. Oh. Need to time save future. Run. Oh, dear, oh dear. The trouble is, this run can die in so many other places that I kind of need that time save. What happened? My PB is not particularly good. This run is also kind of fucking terrible, to be honest. But I have the flu, so it's kind of expecting it to be kind of bad. I was kind of expecting it to be a bit better than this. This pales in comparison to the run we did the other day. The run we did the other day was so fucking good. I'm still so mad about that. God, I'm still so mad about that. Anyway, here's Takashi and his fucking idiocy. We'll go see your old man. Fuck you, Takashi, you dumbass. Anyway, off we go. Nice thing unlike K2, no fight spawn here to ruin your run that you can't escape from. Thanks, OG2. Yeah, we have to do the Takashi filler stuff, unfortunately. Have no choice. No way to skip it, sadly. God, I wish there was. God, I wish there was. Right, I can get in here, right? Or does it have to be the other door? I can get in here, yeah. I was right. I was right. I thought you could get in there. I'm fairly certain that's what I did in older runs, but homies hate to actually. All my speedrunner friends hate to actually waste your time in Yakuza 1, waste your time in Yakuza 2, and God, it's a sub-story in Yakuza 3. Leave us alone. Thank you for never coming back, Takashi. The absolute bane of early Yakuza speedruns, Takashi. Surprised he wasn't in Yakuza 0 as a surprise guest appearance. I'm gonna add him into Ish LED Ishin just to be a pain. His plot won't make any sense. But it'll be a carbon copy of this one. I always walk a little bit to the left here to make sure I don't speak to the bartender, because I've spoken to the bartender a couple of times in the past. Anyway, that's the end of Taxi's shite. Thank God for that. Yeah, they did. Yeah, although Akimoto makes one more family-friendly appearance, thankfully. But is it family-friendly? I wonder about that, actually. Yeah, Akimoto makes one more appearance, thankfully. No, actually, I was thinking of a certain game that's coming out in February. Might not be the Akimoto, but it definitely is Akimoto. Are you now playing Magician? Oh, fair enough. Don't worry, you won't miss him. You'll know. You'll immediately go, wait a minute. Is that who I think it is? Yeah, afraid so. I'm afraid so. Does he also waste your time in the main plot of that game as well? Oh yeah, fucking yes he does. Of course he fucking does. It's fucking Akimoto. Which is like it's really good advice. You can, if you're playing OG Ishin now, you can kind of understand, right, what I mean when I say that, like, people who really like the 0K1 era of Yakuza will really like Ishin, because, like, the game design and philosophy very much is like 0 and K1, and it's just, it's really, really good. Like, it's really, really good. It's really, really focused. I love the game. I love the game to bits. I love the game to bits. Does it have its problems? Absolutely, but then all the Yakuza games do. I'm really, like, I'm still of the mindset that Ishin didn't need a Kiwami, but I am partly glad that it is getting a Kiwami, because more people should hopefully buy it now. Like, they didn't have to go the extra mile, but they are, which is nice. Even though they are essentially just shoving the game in Unreal Engine. Which I guess is, like, it's more of a question for, like, the future. What have I fucked up? Oh, no, I did do that right. Yeah, I did that right. Jesus Christ. I forgot where I was for a second there. Yeah, Ryoma is different. Ryoma is very different to just, hey, here's Kiryu as a samurai. Yeah, I won't talk about, like, actual, like, story stuff either, but Ishin's story is literally top 5 for me in the entire series as well. It's just really good. Everything for Ishin is just really, really good. It's the reason why idiots like me have never shut up for years about how good Ishin is. So it is really nice that people will now finally get to experience it. Don't talk to that guy. Don't talk to the comedy man. He is not funny. Friend wants to beat me up. That is not comedy. Alright, so this is a fight where I can use one of my spins if I need to, because the enemies at the start of this fight have tasers that can interrupt us for a massively long time. So, if I need to, I will use one of my spins here. I would rather not have to, but I will do if I need to. So I do not want to get knocked down to the ground. Don't need to. Fuck off. They're also really aggressive, so I kind of want to take care of them. I wanted to do the heat attack on this guy whilst he was on the ground. Because Essence of Finishing does so much damage. Ah, that's a shame. I was hoping he'd miss. Dude, please son. Thank you. Want this guy dead first, because he's the one that will knock down to the ground when I'm at full heat. Fuck me, this is going badly. Oh, what? How did I miss you? Because trouble with that is, it gets my heat down quite a bit, because I want my heat as high as possible for Satoshi. But actually, with this amount of heat, by the time we build our heat to full and knock him to the ground, it should just be one hit for him. Not too bad. Yeah, Yeah, the actual story and like characters in Ishin are phenomenal. I'm still a little worried about some of the actor changes, but that's just me being quite pedantic. I actually quite like a lot of the actor changes. I'm still stunned we're getting HD goddamn Izar Morinaga. Fucking why them? I had enough of the both of them. Leave me alone. Fucking kill my Yakuza 5 speedruns. Leave me alone. God damn. God, I hate this cough so much. Alright, so you're gonna get a little surprised here with where Satoshi is, because Satoshi is in a very different location than he is in K2. We actually start where Satoshi is in K2. We want to go the other way. Very on brand. It's true. This side of the road, this side of the road. Right spawns. Okay, we should be good. Yeah, good. He doesn't even know why he's there. Probably not. RGG probably phoned him up and said, hey, you remember that game you did for us called Ishin? Do you want to do it again? And he's probably just like, what? What's an Ishin? What's a video game? Why am I here? Anyway, for this fight, you only have to focus on Satoshi. You don't have to focus on the ads. God, I wish it was like that in K2. Imagine if killing Satoshi just ended the fight in K2. That'd be so nice. Just stab the man twice. This is why I'm glad I got heat, because I can just do this. Good stuff. Good fight. Good fight. That should actually save me a good chunk of time. Stop listening and do whatever. Yeah, like literally, they were trying to figure out a final fight or like a final fight. They were trying to figure out a villain for Yakuza Dead Souls, and they were like, "All right, we could bring back Ryuji, but we're using Ryuji for the party. So who do we use?" And then Hayashi's actors just stumbling around because they're doing like Kiwami stuff, and they're like, "That guy, that guy, he'll do." No one remembers who he is. I don't remember who's that guy is. Ah, wrong way. For some reason I thought I started close to the bridge. I'm wrong. This one in the middle does not matter. Over to Sensei Show. Oh. Please no bad fight spawns up ahead, I appreciate it. Just have it here and then no other time. Thank you. Because that guy is really hard to get by. Huh? Oh. I just did the wrong option. Fuck. I need to leave. I need to leave. I need to leave. Leave me alone. I need to leave. No. Supposed to be option 2. It's supposed to be option 2, my dude. Ugh. Oh, now I'll play you. Definitely not going to cheat, by the way. Off. Hello? Why can't I pick this up? That's a problem. It wouldn't let me play the piece. Oh, no. Are we fucked? We might be fucked here. For some reason, I wasn't able to use the actual piece. Yeah, there we go. The fuck? No, it's just twice. Just twice, right? No, 3 times. Yeah, because it checks and then, yeah. Okay, it still allowed me to do it, but what the fuck? That was weird. That was very weird. That was weird. Okay, we got lucky. Hopefully that hasn't left my money too low. That was very weird. That was very, very weird. Please no bad fight spawn. Good. That was exceptionally weird. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't mess up my money. If so, we're in trouble. I think we should be good from that. I think we should be good. Can be close. Okay. Hey, Karu, do me a favor, don't knock him over. Thank you. Or maybe do so I can do essence of finishing. How did I miss? What? Right up to the tap. That was... I don't know why it wouldn't let me, like, play my actual pieces there. That was genuinely weird. Okay. Get the ogre ring before we go up there. Think Bunny were good. I think Bunny were good. Don't want the locker key that's here. This is for the calming towel. 502, right? 503. 3, this is yuck. So that's the passcode we need. Now we're gonna go and buy some food 3 times in a row. Stick to this side of the road so we don't hit the old lady sub-story on the way through. Actually, she's a bit further down than this anyway, it's fine. Let's stick to this side of the road anyway. It's safe. Nothing happens on this side. Hello, I'd like to buy this 3 times, thank you. Now for the last fight. Oh boy. This went horribly wrong the other day, so hopefully it goes a bit better this time. Bottom option, dumbass, you already know this. Ah, dear, oh dear. God, I hate my nose itching so much. That's the worst part of having the flu, is like your nose just itching. Like, ugh. Alright, so the Jingwon here, they're kind of nasty. The main guy here is like one of the worst. We want to hopefully hit everybody else with heat attacks whilst dealing with him normally. We do not want him getting away from us, because if he does, he will kill us. This is really bad. Where's Karu? Where's Karu? At all. Yeah, sure. I think I'm dead. fuck is Kaoru? What is she doing? Like, what is she actually doing? Holy shit. Like you're hitting the main guy with these hit attacks, but this is why you want to take care of the rest of them with heat attacks, so that obviously they don't interrupt you while you're trying to take care of the main guy, who's also trying to murder you. Jesus. Oh my god, fuck off. The trouble is, if I leave the main guy, he's just gonna murder me. Okay, thank fuck. You leave me alone. Fuck you. Thanks, Kaoru. I don't know what Kaoru was doing. I don't know how I've only lost like 30 seconds out of that. It's not a good time loss, but I don't know how this run is still alive. That's stupid. Hey, chapter 12. Here we go. Now comes even more hard stuff. Note to self, Kurokawa. Kurokawa is always the part of this that I forget to do compared to K2. So, for this next bit, in K2, you don't have to speak with Kurokawa to get everything going here, story-wise, but you do in OG2. You have to remember to go and speak to Kurokawa first. Once we've obviously stopped the bleeding. Just don't get into the fight spawn. This one on the right is fine. It's the one around the corner that I'm worried about. Yeah, him. Fuck, every time. I always get caught by this fight spawn every time. I don't know why. I don't know why. Every time. Leon, thank you very much for the 20 months. I appreciate it. Hope you give me some money for that. Jackass. I'm definitely down a bit of money after the Shogi incident, which isn't good. Let's go see Kurokawa. Maybe it's coin lockers? Yes. At which point we're going to go and open locker number 8. Zanu Ogre Knuckles. Or Ogre Ring, I should say. More damage than the brass knuckles. Why do I keep going the long way around that menu? Ugh. For the golf center. But we don't open up 48 or 49 for now because we intentionally need the inventory space. Yeah, you can't do this if you haven't spoken to Kurokawa. As I'm fairly certain in K2, Kurokawa just calls you. Thanks, Kurokawa. Alright, so we want to also build up our heat off this guy. With the Ogre Knuckles, we do way more damage, which is nice. It's very important that we don't use any of our spins on these. We basically need all of our spins for this chapter, but only for the boss at the end of it. Yep, same guy. Same guy. And now we go and fight Kurakawa. Plus we still have our inventory space. Yeah, that's the guy you hit with the saw in K2, or used to hit with the saw in K2. Man dies. Man dies. Very nice. Okay. So we do this fight a little bit differently. Kurakawa and one of the enemies behind us has a really large HP bar. So because we still have the inventory space, grab Kurakawa, throw him in the river. The OG K2 days, that and this guy. Lovely. Then we put back on the Ogre Knuckle and we punch everybody. That is very fast at dealing with enemies, which is good. Really? Okay. Extor, thank you very much for the 3 months, I appreciate it. Okay. Thanks, Kieran. Both together if possible. Let's go do that and get rid of you, and then get rid of you. I was gonna say, at least by doing that, I won't knock this guy to the ground. Now, we open up the coin lockers. So essentially what we're trying to do here is we're trying to rotate 4 weapons in 3 slots, which you can do if you have a weapon equipped. But by having a free slot there, we can just throw Kurakawa into the river and his friend, because both of them have very large HP bars. Makes that fight a lot quicker. So we grab ourselves the Calming Towel as well as another Patriarch Bat. Go back to Sensatio. We need to go fight Isaki now, and if you remember from K2, he's in the acupuncture place, which is in this part of town. Fight spawns looking that way are not a problem, which is good. The only time they're a problem is the one time you have to go and see the shrine because you're walking towards them. It is an exceptionally precise angle to be able to avoid them. Cut off Isaki when we get to this next screen. Okay. So at this point, we just want to build up Essence of Finisher, because Essence of Finisher will demolish Isaki. Look at the HP damage. All that damage. It's good stuff. Also, this builds it up for the next fight after this one, which is good. Okay. Will that do enough? I was wrong. Yeah, Yakuza is quite cheap at the minute. It's on Steam's autumn sale. Is it autumn sale right now? Something like that. Some of the Judgment games as well. You can't come fast enough. Again, for those of you who have never played Ishin, you're going to like Ishin. I'm not worried gameplay-wise about it being in Unreal, because, like, from what we've seen, it literally is just they've put the game in the Unreal Engine. For some reason, gun is sped up, but they've nerfed the attack to make up for it, which, Jesus Christ. The gun was broken in OG Ishin. If they did not nerf the damage of gun and had that attack speed, oh my god. That would have been terrifying. Holy shit. So, it's probably a good thing they did. Okay, so weapon durability is different depending on the weapon. So, you're looking at the brass knuckle durability, and it's not technically durability. It is because if I start guarding with them, they will lose durability. But the actual thing that you see at the top right, that's actually the amount of skill uses. So, that's bad. The brass knuckles themselves have a special skill, which you're going to see in this set piece, and you'll see when they start running out at that point. Square X circle? Yes. No, circle X square. Other way around. Circle X square. So again, if we know the QTs ahead of time, we can just press them, because they're not randomized in OG2. It's nice. Some of them are. Very rarely, but these ones aren't. But you'll see. It's very different. It's very, very different. I think it's circle for the last floor's QTs, right? Yeah, it is. The path through the maze is exactly the same, but unlike K2, we don't have to take care of the enemies. So here's the problem. To use the Gatling gun, we need a free hand from weapons. So put on the Patriarch bat, throw it away, and then start firing. Take care of Kunieda first, otherwise he summons back up. And then everyone else. Oh. Come on. Okay. So I know my baseball bat is on this side. Just gonna go get down there and grab it. There it is. Place that with my Ogre Knuckles for now. And then again, much like K2 for the last bit, we just want to focus on Kunieda. My HP is actually pretty decent here for once, which is nice. Please, Kiryu, Jesus. Couple of QTs here. Again, if we know them ahead of time, we just press them. Focus Kunieda and push him towards the back end of the room here. That stops a whole bunch of other QTs. There's going to be one more here. As long as we can keep Kunieda here, we'll be good. Good job. A very good job on that. Just don't go to the side. If we go to the side, we'll get extra QTE. As long as we don't get attacked here, we should be good. As long as we don't get attacked here, we should be good. Not the bit I wanted to do, but it works. Okay. Now comes the hard part. So I'm going to go into my inventory and put on the older brass knuckles that do less damage, because we need to use our spins up. So, this is a real point where the run can die. The tigers in OG2 actually are horrifically nasty. So, their charge attacks at this point can kill us. We don't level up any HP because we need to keep all of our HP for later. Ideally, we'll get at least a double hit with those knuckles. That's really bad! I'm actually going to take this for safety. Use your field heats. Once you've done the first one, focus on the other one. Ugh. I'm sorry for all the sniveling, folks. Still have the flu. Missing is also bad. I am actually going to take this heal. I do not trust this right now. I had time to get another combo in, it's fine. There I don't. Nice double. Ah, double's good. That helps a lot. I can't stress how much these doubles actually help. Now we hopefully kill them in time. Not good on my part. Oh, one of the tigers is down. That's bad. I'm gonna chug one of these to get my E up, question mark? Mistake. That was a mistake. But ideally, you do not let your knuckles run out ever. You must never let your knuckles run out at this point. Yes, the hitboxes are as bad as they are in K2. You're gonna charge me. Okay, I let that happen, that's bad. We're just gonna get the long QTE, that's fine. I messed up my combo during the middle of this fight. Again, if you know which QTs there are, you can do it ahead of time. I'm not dying to you. Not dying to you. Not a great fight, unfortunately, because of that last QT. But I messed up my combo in the middle of the fight. I know where I messed it up, but I didn't die, and that's important. That's very, very important. Surprisingly enough. Double spin's good. Double spin's very good. So about stuff like that. I tried to be, although I can't help the fact that I am obviously dying at this point, unfortunately. I literally feel like I'm dying. This flu sucks. This flu has taken me out for like 15 days at this point. It really sucks. Okay, so we do have to do the Haruka idol stuff. It's a little different than K2, and we can actually skip the second half of this, which is nice. This side of the road for the fight spawn. Good, it's not here, thank God. So, if we return to Aoi, we can then get through the rest of this. I'm very certain I can't skip this early. I might try. I don't think I can. I'm very certain I can't. We have to... I'm very certain we have to do the fight. Right? Yeah, we have to do the fight. Damn it! Oh, and Haruka. To the left-hand side, don't forget. There's a fight spawn on the right. Yeah. That's why we be careful. That guy ahead of time. And straight in. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Cool. Yakuza run animation. Early Yakuza run animation is hilarious. Anyway, we fight these guys. This is one of the best fight themes in the entire game. You only get to hear it here. It's a shame. It's rocks. Good. There we go. Okay, so we have to do that bit, but the next bit is actually completely skippable. So at this point, we're supposed to find the singer at Stigil, then get her introduced to that guy there. But in OG2, you don't have to. Haruka, we gotta go. So, the nice thing is, if we go back to the bar, we can actually start a conversation with Haruka. And in this conversation, if we do the bottom option to Haruka, we can literally just bloody leave. Good stuff. Alright, so this bit isn't as nice as K2, because K2 has the opportunity of physics. But in OG2, we have everybody on the trucks. Some of these enemies are nastier than others. Obviously, the guys with the guns have got to go. Okay, we're doing that. Let's finish it good. If this is K2, you could knock them off the truck, which is a shame. Now, we're going to want to make sure that we have enough heat for the very end of this set piece. These enemies are fine, you just want to take care of them. Kind of hoping that it'll gather off a little bit for the damage, but oh well. I'll get you in a second. Come here. I want to do the heat attack, but oh well. Yeah, Japanese version is way faster. So in terms of fastness for these runs, for OG 1 and 2, PS3 HD is fastest, PS2, and then Wii U. Yeah, I'm not even kidding you. Wii U is worse than PS2 versions. I'd like to do the heat move. Now I'll kill you. Put that down. It also surprises people when you tell them there is a Wii U version of these games, because there is. Japan only, obviously. But those versions run goddamn terribly. Now, Shotgun Guy doesn't do that much damage, but he will interrupt my combos. I don't really care too much about him in terms of, like, damage, but I do care about him interrupting my combo twice, you fuck. Piss off. Come here. Now for the final enemy, the man in black. Now we have to make sure we finish this fight with a heat attack. It's very important we do that. Very close eye on his HP. Once you've got him in the loop, you shouldn't lose him from the loop. I might be early. So we'll just do it again. Now, if you're wondering why we do that heat attack, if you remember the cutscene from K2 where he falls under the truck, there's a version of that in this game that is way longer, but you skip it by doing the feel the heat there. So, thumbs up. Feel the heat good. For once. Anyway, it's time for one of the weirdest fights you'll see in the entire game. This next fight coming up is actually genuinely bloody hard if you don't do the things that we're about to do. This next fight is actually genuinely fucking hard. Trying not to die over here. I'm feeling in a lot of pain right now. So, what we're going to do is, because of the fact that we knock enemies down to the ground when we have full heat, we want to stop that, because that happens to this guy, Krahashi. Shit, ads are starting. If I saw that, I would have snoozed them. So what we're going to do is going to put on the calming towel and use the Scanda water to get rid of all that heat, and then we're going to try and take Krahashi for a walk around the entire room, whilst not being attacked by any of the other enemies. This stops us from losing Krahashi to him running around because he has a gun. And we have enough time to readjust for when we need to readjust around the room. I'm surprised that I hit that guy, but I am happy. I prefer not to go up the stairs, but at the same time, we can go up the stairs if we want. As long as we don't get fully interrupted by them, it's fine. You can see how aggressive they are and how fast they are. This is the reason why you want to push Krahashi around the room. Yeah. That's the reason why you want to push Krahashi around the room, is because the rest of the enemies there are really, really aggressive, and they will keep up with you. The Jingwon Mafia enemies are basically hyper fast and hyper aggressive. So we just need to be careful. That should save me a bunch of time though, which is nice. I'll take that. I will happily take that. Okay. Definitely still in the blue recovery period, that's for sure. Okay, so before we begin, I'm going to go into my inventory and I'm going to discard the calming towel. Ugh. And it's over to Serena. Sorry, I thought I'd make some horrible noises, so I muted my microphone. I'm gonna stick reasonably in the middle to see if there's any fight spawns I can see. When there isn't, I can cut across. You have to be careful. Anytime you go around the back of Serena, you have to be very careful of Granny White. In K2, she's unavoidable. In OG2, she is. She's over there. As long as we stick to that side of the wall, we can actually avoid Granny White every single time. This should be Dokimoto, so once again, as we leave, avoid Granny White. I think this is the last time we have to avoid her, actually. She's right there. You can see her on the bottom right of the screen. I think this is the last time we avoid her. I might be wrong. Anyway, go this side. And then Dokimoto's. Do we get Brass Knuckle enemy? Is he going to spawn one last time for us? Yes, he is. Look at him. There he is. There he is. Bless his soul. Bless his soul. Thank you for eventually giving us those Brass Knuckles, my dude. Anyway. So we get the whole plot point about there being bombs around Kamurocho. we're going to go to Tojo HQ. Funnily enough, in OG2, the quicker way to get to Tojo HQ is actually at the top left part of the city, not the bottom part of the city, because obviously with the Dragon Engine, you get more taxis. So you get one on Tenkaichi, whereas OG2, the only one on the bottom is Nakamichi. In the early games, you only have 3 taxis. One at top left, one at top right, and one in Nakamichi. I miss the Nakamichi taxi, if I'm being honest. Nakamichi taxi would have been very useful in a couple of speedruns. That's one on the left, just avoid him. My money is definitely lower than I would like it to be, but we're okay. I think we're good for the rest of the run at this point. There's only like one more taxi left, I think. So I think we're good. 1, 2, 1. 1. I think we're good. 2. Yeah, 2. Because we have to go to Purgatory, then we also have to go back to Thingy, don't we? Yeah, 2. Hey, Milky. Hope you're doing well. Ugh. Hate my nose. The money got very tight with our fuck up earlier, but we're fine. We should be just okay for money. Because unlike K2, we have to run across town here, so we don't have to taxi here. We have to taxi to... So the last taxi should be... Oh no, there should be 3 actually, because there should be... Purgatory at the start of the next chapter. Serena. Tokyo PD. That's it. We have just enough money. Got a little tight, but we have just enough money. We're good. Fuck. I'm hoping I can kick the rest of this flu in the next couple of days. I'm definitely feeling a lot better than I did, but I still feel horrible. Folks, don't get the flu. It sucks. God, I love Majima's face in that cutscene. Hey, we gotta go stop the bloody Yuji's lot. The Guryu clan. Off we go. Hey Kyo, hope you're doing well. Okay, sweet. So unlike K2, we don't have a good taxi for this bit, so we're gonna have to run across town. The downside is that there is one really nasty sub-story that is surprisingly in the way. We know where it is to avoid it coming up, but essentially we need to be very careful when going down this street. We need to go on this side, because you see those 2 guys up there? I believe it's those 2 guys. That is the host club Adam. So we need to make sure we avoid the host club here. That way we don't get sucked into that new minigame, because that loses you about 2.5 minutes, I think. It's really bad if you get hit by that. Right, now we fight. We do a lot of fighting. I'm doing a lot better than I was. I'm still pretty rough. But again, it's been a good couple of days since I streamed, so it's definitely me wanting to stream again. I missed that guy? That sucks. have high heat for the next fight. Fight's born. Yeah, I liked the Adam minigame as well. I was sad that was taken out of like subsequent games. Yeah. Okay, so again, for this fight, we want to try and have all the enemy together, but yeah, this one's harder than the earlier one, and the earlier one went very, very wrong. But the nice thing is, they start in a good position compared to where we are. And I get to do this. That's not the person I wanted to hit that on. I wanted to hit it on the guy on the floor. Thanks, video game. Yeah, him. Thanks. So they put together there. Fine. He should have aggroed. Yeah, now you're aggroing. That's a problem. Actually, it's not. Good enough damage. It's a shame I have to finish that with a heat attack because of that, though. Oh well. Hey, one more fight. Stardust. Time. Could be worse. Could be better. No final brass knuckle fight spawn. He is not turning up again. Right, so in Stardust we go. So there's a couple of enemies in this fight that will start to aggro as well. Aggro enemies get a bunch of hyper armor. That's their problem. So I'm hoping to push this first guy a bit to the left. I hope everyone gathers behind me. Again, that's fine, so just do this. Now, hopefully everyone gathers behind me. So use the heat attack, it's not going well. How did I not lock onto this guy? Damn it. Terrible. Terrible. So that last fight a couple of times. Well. We lost a second, that's fine. Ugh. A genuine shame, because earlier in the week we were 8 minutes ahead at this point, now we're only 1. Explosions, by the way. Sometimes that doesn't skip quick enough and it just goes bang. Hey, off to Purgatory. And Daigo. At which point Daigo's gonna subsequently forget he's ever been here. According to Yakuza Dead Souls. Once again, taxi up to Nakamichi. If you're wondering why I go the top route there, it's because there's an NPC, Suinaga, who is the sub-story for the Sunflower Orphanage, where you have to give over money, so by going up that way, I don't get into an automatic conversation with her. Now, unlike K2, where we have to wait for Date's phone call here, we can actually force it to happen in this game. And to do that, we need a certain Akimoto. So we're gonna go and do a... We're gonna go and start a specific sub-story with Haruka, but we're not actually gonna do it. So the next time we're along this road, later on in the finale, it's gonna be a literal hell. I hate the fight that occurs there. Actually, genuinely really hard. Okay. And there we go. Hello, Akimoto, we're here. That's cool, chillin' fan. That's cool. I hope you enjoyed Lost Judgment. It's a very good video game. I still enjoy Judgment a bit more than Lost Judgment, but in terms of gameplay, Lost Judgment is a very good video game. Very, very good video game. Right, and with that, we get the phone call from Date. So now we can go and start the finale, and this is where things get really fucking hard. No. There is literally a boss in the finale that is literally just going to kill me or not kill me. That's the problem. So if we get unlucky, we're going to lose a bunch of time because of that. Okay. Yeah, we're good money-wise. It got a little tight at the end, but we're good. Sticks in the middle a little bit, see if I can see a fight spawn. There is a fight spawn on the left, so I have to be a little bit more careful here. Hey! And then us and Date go to Police HQ. So this will be the last taxi to run. So, money-wise, we're all good. Ah, and Date. Ah, stuck on the people with the sign. The guy's a fight spawn, the guy that we bumped into in the red jacket. Okay, that's the end of that chapter. Okay. Alright, finale time. This is where things are actually genuinely really tough. Ready to do this. So, there's gonna be... The finale is a bit different if you've only ever seen K2. Instead of running across Kamurocho, we're gonna have certain fights in places across Kamurocho. First one being outside of Serena. This one is actually really tough because it's a bunch of Chingwon Mafia. Remember what I said earlier? They're all really fast and they all really want to murder you. So... we're going to drink the Scander water to slow everybody down and hopefully just take them out. Expect this guy to come after me. I wanted to heat attack, fuck you! Despite that, that was an okay fight. So, next fight. We're going to have 3 enemies. There's going to be a knife guy, a baton guy, and a regular guy. And you want to take care of them in that order. Thankfully, the knife guy is going to rush us at the start. And thankfully, he goes down very quickly for an S's finisher. That's unfortunate. Try and not hit the unarmed guy too much because he will get enraged. Now we can hit him. Ideally, we save as much health as possible through this fight. Heat is good as well. Okay. This next fight fucking sucks. So at this point, we should have enough experience to get to level 9 to be able to get a couple of ability upgrades. One of which is the ability to survive at 1 HP if we have heat. Oh yeah, we have way more than enough. You only need something like 60 to 65 for everything here. Okay. So, we will now survive at very low HP, which is very, very important. These two enemies suck. Like, two of the worst in the game. They're super aggressive, and they do a lot of damage. Ideally, you get them into a corner, and basically keep them there. So I'm hoping to have one of them get stuck behind the truck if possible. That's stuck. Definitely not taking them in a good direction. But this would have been good if they are both close to me. Oh, please don't hit the field of heat, because this will be fantastic. No, I'm going towards him. It's bad. Oh. No, that's a shame. Yep, they have the Kim and Choi QT stuff. They come away from that guy. I don't want to do the fill heats. It's just be a waste of time. Good fight. Pretty sure. Not the best fight, but holy shit, good fight. Alright, sure. That fight usually doesn't go that well. I'll take that. Usually they're a lot more aggressive than that, so I'll take that. The nice thing is after that fight, we do get full healed, because we have 26 of the Jingwon Mafia to go through. This is a gauntlet fight. Ideally, we come out of this fight or the next fight with critical HP. Sounds scary, then it is. Now, I don't want to get there too early, so try and take care of the gun guys early, at least. The rest of the enemies will have enough damage to take you to crit HP. And if these ones don't, the guy in the next fight does. As you can see, they're all really aggressive and nasty. I was hoping that wouldn't be the guy with low HP. Hey, shotgun guy, come here. Thanks. Good. Fuck you, knife guy. Knife guy sucks. I mean, gun guys also suck, but knife guy really sucks. How is everyone missing? I'm kind of surprised about that. I'm here. So this should be the last set of enemies. I'm kind of glad I'm here because this should be close to the last set of enemy spawns. Video game. Okay. So all of these enemies get hyper armor. These guys actually really suck. You have to be very, very careful with these guys. So I'm going to take out most of them and then let them get me to low HP when there's one left. We have more HP than that. We must not let any of them aggro, because that will be a problem. They hit me from behind. It's okay. Oh, they didn't, but the guy kind of wants to survive. That's fine. I'm going to let him start hitting me now, ahead of time, so that I don't have to deal with him being aggroed with me at low HP. You're just going to take forever, aren't you? You know what? We're going to the man in black. Fuck you. He'll kill me fast. How did you just hyper armor through that? Alright. You didn't even go into your hyper armor mode, but sure. That's cheating. That's fine. Kill me. Well, don't full kill me, but, you know. Yeah, do that. Yeah, do that. Do that. Thank you. Cool. Now don't do that again. So, there's a reason we want to be in crit HP, and it's not for the same reasons as Shindo's skip. You'll see why in a sec. There's a very special item we can get in OG2. You can actually get it in K2 as well, but you have to buy it. And at that point with K2, we're so obscenely overpowered that there's no point. But in OG2, there is a point. Go behind this box here. Oh, I forgot it has a big hitbox. There is an item. It's the payback ring. The less HP we're on, more damage we do. It's time to play baseball, and this is the boss that can either just straight up kill us or not kill us. It is a complete crapshoot. We're about to find out. We're literally just gonna live or die. It's as simple as that. Preferably live, because then that's easier for the rest of us. This is the easiest boss strat of any boss strats in this run. This is the easiest Ryuji fight. Apart from the fact it can instantly kill you. Ignore that. Look at the damage you're about to do, by the way. That's the move! Thank God he only did it the once. Don't do it. Don't do it. I still have one bat hit left. Interesting. Might fuck me up for Daejin Kim. Do I have the time menu after? I think I do. Okay. I'm gonna use my one last bat on Daejin Kim and his face. Fuck Daejin Kim. So I'm gonna very quickly get into our menu and full combo him as he gets up, which I think is gonna be the problem here. Cancel out of this. It doesn't lose us heat, and because we have the thing, we can survive. Attack once to get him to do this. Fail it again. Uh-oh. Surprised he actually did that. Now do it! Now this will set us up for this one, and hopefully this does enough damage to kill Daejin Kim. I did not do enough damage to kill Daejin Kim. Goodbye, Daejin Kim. Here comes the baseball bat. Alright, that was an okay Daejin Kim. I did a little damage at some point. I'm not sure where, but it's fine. Now comes the bit where I need good attacking timing, and I've been fucking this up a lot lately. Hey, Ryuji, do me a favor. Pick up the bat and don't do fucking anything. Thanks. Appreciate it. Love you. Accidentally re-comboed. That's me dead, yep. I need to get the timing on this fight right. I keep fucking it up. I know what I was trying to do there to, like, get that fight back, but I fucked it up. Sorry. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Ryuji, my beloved, you are killing me. Ryuji, my beloved, what the fuck is this combo? I've never seen him dart at me at the start of this fight. Holy shit. I've seen him do so many other things, but not that. Come on. Fucking hell. I can't even have the timing because I was mashing X on that and I still didn't get out. The timing on this is rough. I really need to learn it. I forgot to make my safety save. Fuck. Fuck, I was gonna make a safety save. Fuck. Oh, that's bad. Yep, that's bad. Okay. How do I fix this? It's happening again. Oh, this fight. Okay, because this leads me into, yeah, having a bad setup. Yeah. There it is. Oh, I missed the timing up. There's like specific timing for your gut punches that you need for this fight. To avoid that. Ryuji. Ryuji, that wasn't the greatest, my dude. Alright. I can't explain that, if I'm being honest. I can't explain that, if I'm being honest. Man just decided to grab all the time. Sure, alright. Thanks, Ryuji.